Hi, and welcome to Deepwell Archival Services. In today's brief 5-minute video, we're going to look at the total cost of ownership of deep archive storage for electronic medical image data. And we're going to look at in the context of the two components that are typically associated with any technology infrastructure. You've got capital expenditures, of course the cost to procure and implement storage, and you've got the recurring annual costs. So we're actually going to look at these two costs, and we're going to eliminate the capital expense costs just to demonstrate the striking price difference between a cloud-based, one-time storage fee for the life of the data versus a recurring, the recurring total cost of ownership of managing, long-term retention periods associated with electronic image data. So we took some very conservative numbers. By the way, if you want this document, just email us at contactus@deepwellarchive.com. We'll send you this document. We took some very conservative assumptions, okay, as far as the cost to manage the storage and the cost to procure that storage. We came out at about, for 6 terabytes annual usage, about $2.50 a gig. And we took those costs to kind of back into the system administration, the ongoing cost to manage that storage. Industry figures usually say you're going to pay between $3 to $5 in management costs for every dollar spent on CapEx. So we were significantly lower than that. We took about $1.25, $1.25 for every capital expense dollar to manage that storage. So we think we took some very conservative estimates. And we just come down here, we just boil it down to a cost per megabyte. And the first year cost is 51 cents. We just took a discount, assuming that there's no more capital expense, no more capacity expansion, just management costs in years 2 through 7. So we came up with a 7-year cost to store data, very conservatively, not including any capital expense costs for storage hardware or software. We came up with $2.67 for a 30 meg study for a 7-year retention period. Okay. Using our cloud-based technology at Deepwell Archival Services, you're looking at, in this case, 25 cents for that 30 meg study. For 7 years, 10 years, 15 years, 20 years, the retention period is insignificant to us. You pay a one-time ingestion fee, okay, for that study. No hidden fees, no retrieval fees, no hidden costs to the end user imaging organization whatsoever. So we have 25 cents versus $2.67 for an internally owned and managed storage environment. So what do you get for that 25 cents? Well, we're an on-site, off-site implementation. We've got several descriptive videos on the website you can look at that describe our solution. But essentially, we look at a matrix of that data, where it is from day 1 through year 20 or year 25. Bottom line is there are always at least 4 copies in 2 separate geographical data centers. And as time goes on and the study data is less and less frequently accessed, it's moved from the expensive primary storage medium in the on-site portion of our solution called our Enterprise Departmental Server, or EDS, moved off to permanent archive, based on least recently used algorithms. So you can see you're not paying for expensive storage that you don't need, but you've got a significant level of access and protection to that data, okay, without having to pay for all that infrastructure. So we just kind of encapsulate all that in a table here. Bottom line, if you go out, 8, 9, or 10 years, these costs continue to recur. Interoperability issues with storage, capacity expansions, all those things. Even though we're not including any capital costs here, it's just a significant difference. That's why, the title of this video presentation, where even if the storage infrastructure were free, a cloud-based solution is cheaper and better. Again, the level of protection is just, we think it's superior. You get automated data migrations in the background in our data center infrastructure. So, we ensure the long-term availability of your diagnostic study data without passing those costs on to you. So, we hope you enjoyed the presentation. I think it's very eye-opening. The savings over 200,000 30 meg studies over a 7-year retention period on the one-time ingestion fee, versus the recurring costs are almost $500,000. It's just too significant to ignore. So again, we hope you enjoyed the video. We look forward to seeing you on the next presentation. If you want this document, please email us at contactus@deepwellarchive.com. Otherwise, we look forward to seeing you on the next presentation. Thank you for your interest in Deepwell.